GTTV, and we're back. What's up with you? Now, Mike Tyson and Roy Jones Jr. have just faced off. Nate Robinson and Jake Paul have now just faced off. Right? I'm going to tell you what I saw in the face-off, because this is when I make my final predictions. After I see the face-off and the questions after, tell me what you think. Because that is the time where you can't hide anything. And I'm going to tell you one by one of what I think about each person. So let's start off with Jake Paul, and Nate Robinson. So we see their face-off, right? Off the bat, I can tell. Jake Paul is a very confident person. Like, naturally, it's not showing out. It did, from what I saw. All right? From what I saw, he didn't look like he was trying to show out. Put this back. He didn't look like he was trying to be funny, even though he had the Goku haircut. That was pretty good. But that's just off, gimmicking. But I'm talking about his actual himself. Where was he in his mental state? His mental state was very good. It's very positive. It was very neutral, very calm, he's peering out, looking over everything. He's watching Nate Robinson, watching him come into himself as a boxer. But we're going to talk about that as well. Nate Robinson, I know Nate Robinson from basketball. He's my favorite basketball player. He usually exudes a lot of energy. He's very happy, but I mean, this is not a time where you would be. I mean, when he's on the basketball court, he's very talkative. He talks to a lot of people. He's making a whole bunch of jokes. People is like, "Shut up, Nate, shut up," like he talks a lot and stuff. But you don't see that Nate Robinson right now. We see a very calm Nate Robinson who doesn't want to talk trash. He doesn't want to interact or bounce egos off, or he doesn't want to do that. And that doesn't mean that you're scared. But what it does mean is that you are focusing. You are focusing very hard. And also it comes with nerves as well, because he's not very relaxed. You can see it with Nate Robinson. He's not very relaxed. Doing interviews, he's not very relaxed. Anywhere you see from today on, like we've seen a lot of video today of Nate Robinson, Jake Paul in the hallways, weigh-ins, before weigh-ins, after weigh-ins. So this gives you the best idea of where they are and what space they're in their head right now. So, like I said, Nate is my guy. But if I had to bet, if I have to bet, I have to bet on seeing them at the weigh-in, talking to them before the weigh-in. I like to go off of that because that tells a lot. It doesn't tell who's going to win the fight. It tells you the mentality of what's going to happen going into the fight. Like, it tells you the mentality of what to expect when it comes to demeanor in the ring. Then once you get hit, everything changes. But it shows you where they are mentally for the fight. And right now, Nate Robinson is not looking mentally... I don't know what to say. He's not looking strong mentally. But the reason why is, this is his first fight. He's never been here before. This is like, you know what I'm saying? This is like, yo, you start playing basketball, it's like, yeah, okay, so championship game is tonight. It's like, whoa. People that have been playing basketball are going to be cheering, joyful, happy. The person that you just threw in there is going to be like, oh, shit. They're going to be a little to themselves. So that doesn't mean that he's scared. It's just he's withdrawn because this is a brand new experience for him. On the other hand, Jake Paul's looking like, hey, I've done this already. I love it. And he takes it seriously. So for my final prediction for Jake Paul, Nate Robinson, I'm going Jake Paul. And I'm going to go with the stoppage by Jake Paul in the later rounds. Now let's get to Mike Tyson, Roy Jones. So, Mike Tyson, Roy Jones. We getting into Roy Jones. let's talk about Roy Jones. He looked like he was a little bit on that same side where he wasn't as sure. Mike Tyson is in a world where he's trying to remember. I feel Mike Tyson is trying to remember how to do what he used to do and still do it in 2020, because like he said, he can't say everything he used to say. All that wild shit that he used to say, you can't say that in 2020. You know what I'm saying? That can, really mess things up. So, excuse me, him knowing that now, he's learning how to keep his anger reserved and everything. But I think that we're not going to see much we didn't see much on the weigh-in from him. But he says he's coming straight for him. He had nothing else to say. I'm coming straight for you, Roy. I'm coming straight for you. He's going to, and that's what we expected him to do anyway. He's coming straight for him. But once it comes to fight night, when he gets in that ring, I think that will be what ignites him to bring him back. And Roy, be ready. GTTV.